you were noticing that people weren't just coming to the Lord, they were saying, I want to be a disciple. I want to actually live this thing out. And that's the difference, right? And so we were beginning to see that. So this course, we decided to create the course to say, okay, now that people are paying attention and they want to do something, we got to give them something to do. And so I have a book that goes with it called A Blueprint for Rebuilding Liberty Just in Time for America's 250th. And it's a 12-step recovery program. Now, unlike your regular, personal 12-step recovery programs, you don't have to do all 12 steps, okay? You just need to do one or two of them. But those 12 steps are basically, like we were talking about earlier, the bricks. It's rebuilding truth. It's bringing back consent of the governed. It's taking those phrases out of the Declaration, alter or abolish your government whenever it's actually becoming destructive of those ends. So how do we alter our government without having to start all over or fight a war? How do we abolish certain departments of our government that are unconstitutional in the first place? So the whole book and the class itself is 12 steps of how do we do this. And it's getting the 10 Commandments back in the classrooms, getting in God we trust at our, national motto up in our government entities. It's restoring property rights. I mean, that's a huge battle in our country right now, even with our local governments, restoring parental rights. There's just a lot of things we can do. And what I tell everybody is when you go through the 4 weeks or you read the book, don't try to do all 12, but something's going to jump out at you and go, oh, I could do that. I'd be glad to go to the local school and say, I'll provide the 10 Commandments. Will you put it up?